we have here is gifts. Yes, indeed. The DJI Osmo Action 6 has been filed for FCC licensing. Here on Fish, I would love to see DJI continue to tweak this camera, the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, then release a new camera too early on in the stage. 2025 is not here yet, but they're expecting to get this thing going before spring. Well, it's the actual lens of the DJI that a lot of people are not happy with. It causes those flares. Nothing you could do, even taking off the lens protector. Your shots are going to get ruined from Star Trek, from trumpets, from the War of the Worlds hitting you. I was questioned about these. And if you look real close to what it says, if the camera can do justice, they are for bikes. How do you hook a bike up to them to lock them? Well, you can either pull this way or you could pull that way, leaning right against it, and just put your lock on it. Now they are by the parks, they're by businesses, and they're in the big city, but they're not on residential streets. This is not residential this side. And you only see one by the entrance. You don't see a lot by the park. As I'm walking, you can see the other entrance right here. And right across, there is the other one. They can be taken. No, they got rounded pivot heads into the ground. Once they break off, that's it. You won't be able to put another one on. You can't take them. They're really secured down. So as we walk towards this entrance, why is there not one over here as well? And a little further down, the next entrance, or any on this side. Well, this is the park side. And you would think there would be more than just two at the park. Well, the reason you don't see one over here by the car, because they got this type of bikes, locks, that you put your bike in, straight in. You could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 bikes. Put them on the outside as well. Well, this is not an opening to walk in. They basically made it an opening, and there's not one over here or the next real opening. The last opening right there. I don't see a bike thing. That's it. I made my round around the park. Started my camera right here. I'm not going to get a DJI Action 6 Pro. I don't even think I'm going to get the Osmo 360 Pro, if they're going to call that. But I did look at the Insta360 One X2 again. And I found it online for a very low price, limited time, 42% off of the $299.99 that the price was locked in for a very long time. I didn't see it for Black Friday because I did not look for it for Black Friday. And I think the camera is about $240 or $250. And I got my Insta3 One X2 back then for about that price. And I didn't pay $300. I would think that camera would drop down a lot more, like $199.99. And then I would have probably say, yeah, I'll get it. because everybody out there is trying to sell their camera, the X2, for the price that's online as used. I really got no use for one. I'm happy just using what I got on the go. I don't have the time to sit there and try to figure out where I want my keyframe and to get it perfect. But the X2 is 720p resolution of a 5+ K sensor. And that's been out there for such a long time. Well, today we got the X4 that does 8K sensor, but still have not give us the 4K resolution, or did it? I can't get it for my machine, but it's so funny that we can grab our phone and do 8K video down to the sides via the phone. One day, maybe the M6 I'll go for. Right now, I'm holding strong with my laptop. It's doing pretty good. I just couldn't figure out why it gave me that little hiccup. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hit the pause button. Hit the pause. Oh, we don't have pause, people. It either opens a header or closes a header. No pause. Hit the stop, fish. Hit the stop. I did planar tracking on here when I was walking. And that planar tracking went from this window to the next two windows. It didn't hold strong. What a program Wondershare is. They updated 14.2.1 to 2 to 3 to 4 within 2 days, 3 days. Each day they updated because they forgot to do something. Wondershare, if you're listening, please, I want my next video I put in and drag it to the beginning to the end of the first video to cause a fade. And no matter how big I do it, as long as I could drag it in and make a crossfade. Too hard for them to do that. They rather just, lock it to the end or cut it off. I want to bring it in to make a fade. That's better than cutting off the end and then you forget to do the end part, right? I already got Magix and I haven't updated to 2024. I'm not doing 2025 because they just won't give you what Wondershare has. And I need to put a mosaic in very easy and draw an arrow very easy right then and there on the window. I don't want to go searching, but I love how I could do that. Bring the beginning of 2 into 1 and do the crossfade. And it makes my videos look really nice. Now I can't do that. I haven't done that in about 6 months' time. Do I go back to Magix and just use it and worry about my last 4 seconds of the video getting manipulated? I just don't know what the problem is. And they say it's a graphics card. Not at all. It's the program. Weather.
It's currently partly cloudy and 23 degrees.
Oh, man. That's beautiful. Real cold. So my camera works at 23 degrees. There's your answer. Does the cold affect the camera? Ask GoPro about that. And speaking about GoPro, if GoPro comes out with the GoPro Hero 14 and a 1.1/3 sensor, I'm going to be going back to GoPro and getting one of those for sure. I like to get a GoPro to be in my arsenal kit again. Yes, indeed. I want to see what it can do, perform. maybe you won't have this color issues that DJI put into our camera. Well, we all know what happened when they went to the GP chip from the umbrella chip. And that's what's happening with DJI. They went to their chip, their new chip. And I don't think it's going to be working out quite well. Just want you to take note of the HRV. They don't have a lock. And you can only tell the HRV what model it is by the bottom. What happens when your CR 2025 or 2032 battery goes dead? Is it a lithium battery inside or a rechargeable battery today? Well, that's the thing that baffles me. If you don't have a fob and a spare battery, you're going to be locked out. Well, I said my piece, said my talk, said my share, said it all, said some, and I'm about to get on out of here. Well, I am Fish, and I hope you enjoyed today's talk. And there are going to be some talks where it's not going to be about everything. But here we are on another wonderful day. Stay warm, stay cool, stay dry. Have a great day.